Hey, I'm William, and I'm with the BMW management team here to talk to you, the board, about our strategic alliance with Toyota and why it is a successful one. Before the alliance, we have always seen Toyota as the most experienced and sustainable producer of high-volume vehicles. Ideally, we wanted hybrid cars like Toyota, which has given them so much success in the past. We also viewed ourselves as the most experienced and sustainable producer of vehicles in the premium segment, while offering customers extremely fuel-efficient engines due to our efficient dynamics. Due to these views, we believe that if we were to create a strategic alliance with Toyota, then we would be able to work together to create the best chance of achieving the future of mobility. As of 2016, both Toyota and BMW have agreed to share parts of their products in order to have a mutually beneficial alliance for the last 4 or 5 years. The main technology which the two companies are sharing are diesel engines through us and hybrid technology through Toyota. We have been supplying Toyota with the diesel engine for the European market, while Toyota have been helping us out with lithium-ion batteries for our electric vehicles. The collaboration doesn't stop there, with both parties agreeing to ongoing discussions to identify other possible collaboration projects, including fuel cell system technology, sports cars, and also lightweight technologies. Looking at these possible collaborations, we can agree that it will aid both parties in creating better cars, more profits, and forming capital ties. One big reason why I believe that the strategic alliance is so successful and necessary is that the automotive industry is an extremely competitive one. This means that it is vital for organizations within the industry to continue to innovate their products, allowing for their cars to get better, cheaper, and more efficient. One big way Toyota and ourselves have decided to keep innovative is through this alliance, allowing us to assist each other in order to beat out our competitors. In my opinion, the main reason behind the decision is money. In order to remain competitive and innovative in the industry, organizations need to place sometimes billions of dollars into R&D. Due to this large figure, it makes sense to collaborate by sharing information on each company's competitive advantages, as it will save both parties a lot of time in the long run while producing better quality cars much faster than if they were to do it by themselves. For each party involved in this alliance, it's a win-win. I believe that another reason behind this alliance making a lot of sense is that we are both companies with two different segments of customers. In my view, BMW is a car that is driven by an individual which is quite well off financially, while the brand Toyota caters to the masses and is relatively inexpensive. The different customer segment allows for our companies to aid each other while ideally not being at risk of losing customers to one another. The automotive industry as a whole continuously makes strides with technology annually as each year new and more improved vehicles are released. The result of this innovation is that it can be tough for an individual organization to continuously innovate their products to keep up with the industry as a whole. This is another reason why I believe the alliance is working so well. It allows for both companies to come together and keep up with the industry together. I believe that striving for an innovative organization has never been more important in this industry. This is because of the new coming age of electric cars. At the moment, this is a change within the automotive industry, which is heavily rewarding for the organization which can achieve production and sales of the first electric cars on a mass scale. At the moment, Tesla is the leader of electric cars. However, not far behind them is GM, who are beginning to release cheap mass-market electric vehicles next year. As the electric market is quite untapped, both BMW and Toyota can see this alliance as a way to work together and crack into the market and then share the success and profits together. Due to this factor, Toyota have been offering us battery technology in order to create a new solution to this new reality. The term disruptive innovation can be used adequately to describe electric vehicles, as it justifies the emergency of organizations within the automotive industry to create the best and cheapest electric cars as soon as possible. The alliance in 2016 has been shown to be a success through 2015, as the sports car is being set to be released in 2018, which has the best of both companies. The sports car is shown to have a Toyota-specific body, as well as a turbocharged BMW engine in the Toyota shell. Some challenges which we may need to address in the future are things like changing business models. Ford have just recently announced that they are producing less cars with the intention to sell, and rather produce driverless cars to utilize services such as taxis. Another challenge is to continue sharing and communicating efficiently with one another. A concern that I believe that we need to keep in mind is that we don't want to be overly leveraged with Toyota, as we need to make sure we don't depend on them. An example of this is the Japanese earthquake. This halted a lot of supply chains through Japan, as they were unable to produce large quantities of products at an extended period of time. If we were to depend on Toyota too much, then we would also see the negative effect. Over the last 5 years, we have formed an extremely solid relationship with Toyota, and this needs to continue. Innovation is something that which will continue to be needed to lead the pack in the automotive industry, and is one of the underlying keys for the organization's survival in the industry. So far we have been offered Toyota's car bodies, funding, and also their expertise in inexpensive hybrid technologies. Having said all this, I strongly believe that this alliance is ultimately the best way to create new and innovative products in less time for a better overall product. Cheers.